Houston, trailing by 1 in the fourth quarter against the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Houston Rockets needed someone to step up. No surprise that it was James Harden who came through. Harden scored 44 points and powered a big fourth-quarter run that allowed the Rockets to outlast the Timberwolves, 104-101, Sunday night, Monday, Manila time, in Game 1 of the first-round playoff series. We were struggling to make shots, struggling to really have any kind of rhythm, and James put us on his back, Coach Mike D'Antoni said. He's been doing it for a while now. Minnesota scored 4 straight points to get within 3 with about 30 seconds left. Chris Paul added 2 free throws after that for Houston, but a tip-in by Karl-Anthony Towns got Minnesota back within 3. After a bad pass by Paul gave the Timberwolves a chance to tie it with 1.5 seconds left, Jimmy Butler's shot was short. Came up short, Butler said. But I'd shoot it again if I had the opportunity. The Timberwolves had a 1-point lead with about 7 minutes left when Houston used a 9-0 run, with the last 7 points from Harden to make it 94-86 with about 4 minutes to go. Harden, who also had a steal in that span, capped the run with a 3-pointer that prompted Minnesota coach Thibodeau to call a timeout. Jeff Teague ended Minnesota's scoring drought with 2 free throws after the timeout and added a 3-point play after a basket by Harden. Harden made another shot to give him 11 straight points for Houston before another basket by Teague. Harden got Capella in on the scoring after that, finding him for an alley-oop that pushed the lead to 101-93 with less than 3 minutes left. Honestly, I was just trying to be aggressive and make the right play, Harden said. I think if you have that aggressive mindset, good things will happen. The top-seeded Rockets had their hands full with the no. 8 Timberwolves on a night where Houston made just 10 of 37 three-pointers. Harden shot 7 for 12 on three-pointers, but Trevor Ariza, P. J. Tucker, Eric Gordon and Paul combined to make just 3 of their 22 tries. We've had games like this throughout the season, and the biggest thing that I've learned, that I think our teams knows, is that we don't stop shooting, Paul said. We still take the shots that we get, and coming into game 2, guess what? We're going to shoot them again, because we have that confidence. Houston kept all-star big man Towns in check, limiting him to just 8 points after he'd averaged 21. 3 in leading the Wolves to their first playoff appearance since 2004. Andrew Wiggins scored 18 points to lead Minnesota. Thibodeau said the Rockets did a good job of switching on Towns and using double teams to slow him down, but admitted he has to do more. He's got to be more active, Thibodeau said. Said Towns, I've got to be better all around. The Wolves scored the first 9 points of the second half to take a 56-54 lead. Tucker made a 3 for the Rockets after that, but Minnesota used a 6-1 spurt with 3s from Wiggins and Teague to go back on top 62-58. The Rockets had managed just 6 points in the quarter when Gerald Green made a basket to cut the lead to 1 with about 5 minutes left in the third. Derrick Rose added a bucket seconds later, but Houston scored 6 straight points after that to put Houston up 68-65. Harden got things going when he made a three-pointer while being fouled by Rose and also made the free throw. Minnesota led by a basket after a jump shot by Towns with about 2 minutes left in the quarter. Harden took over after that, scoring the last 6 points of the quarter to leave Houston up 76-72 entering the fourth. Harden hit a three-pointer before making a driving layup he was fouled on by Gorgui Dieng. Harden flexed each bicep twice while peering down at the muscles after the shot before making the free throw. The Rockets swept the regular season series 4-0, winning by an average of 15.8 points a game, and it looked like this one might be another blowout early as the Rockets raced out to a 17-6 lead behind 10 early points from Clint Capela. But the Timberwolves got going after that and had tied it up by late in the first quarter. The Rockets led 54-47 at halftime. Timberwolves. Butler, who led the team by averaging 22 points in the regular season, finished with 13 points. The Wolves made 8 of 23 three-point attempts. Towns had 12 rebounds and 2 assists. Rockets. Ryan Anderson missed the game with a sprained left ankle. D'Antoni said there was a chance he could return for Game 2, but that he would know more in the next couple of days. Capela had 20 points and 10 rebounds at halftime, but was limited in the second half and added just 4 more points and 2 rebounds. They said Paul on tying a season high with 6 turnovers. I think the worst thing was the turnovers. I feel like I was with the bad news bears. Block party. The Rockets finished with 8 blocks on Sunday, led by 3 from Capela. The Rockets were 17-0 in the regular season when they had 7 or more blocks. Next,